Right. So, okay, I am making a video, and in that video, well, I'm thinking it's more likely to become a series, a web series, a YouTube series, I suppose, of me attempting to become a digital artist. Um, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm terrible, right? I made this background here, right? It took me about fucking 8 hours. Uh, took me 8 hours, and it's great. It's not good, it's not really that great. My mate's making games. He's a coder. He wants to make games, and he wants me to create all of the assets, the game, and the design stuff, right? So, okay, fine. I'm happy to do it. I don't know how to do anything, I made this 8 hours on Inkscape, and it's pretty average, but whatever. Here we are. I know that Photoshop is an industry standard, right? But I'm not paying $30 a month to play that, to buy that, to use that shit, to subscribe. I'm not buying it, subscribing to it. I will use Inkscape here and GIMP, right? I know how to use Inkscape somewhat. GIMP, I have no idea. Also got Aspray here for making pixel art, right? Okay. So what I figure is I would take an image from the internet, such as this here. This is Armin Alert, I think, from Attack on Titan, and I'm going to try to recreate that to the best of my ability in 45 minutes. I only have 45 minutes, right? So that's as long as I get for any one image that I'm going to recreate. Fuck me. Okay. So yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna get started. I need to find a timer. How do you get a? Is there a timer? Is there a stopwatch on this? Stopwatch. Let's see. Is there a stopwatch? Timer. Stopwatch. There you go. No, it's timer. I'll set that for 15. It was set for 15 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Anyway, so let's go to, that's hours. We're going to go 0 hours, and we want to go 45 minutes, right? 45 minutes and 0 seconds. Did I just scroll past it? No, I didn't. There it is. Okay. I won't start that just yet. Make sure I haven't got any porno open, because that's probably not going to be good if I immediately have porn on my browser. I'm not saying that I was recently watching porn. I'm not saying I wasn't, but I'm not saying I was either. So let's quickly browse the internet. Let's think what's something relevant in today's current climate that we could recreate. We want to go. I don't even know what's good. What's good. Let's go dog. Let's go dog, let's go cat, because everyone loves cats. I don't like cats. I mean, I have a cat. I don't love it. Well, no, I do love it, but I don't love her as much as I would if it was a dog, because I'm a dog guy. I'm a dog person. Cat, vector, image. Something like this, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess I love my cat. She's a bitch. She's a horrible person. I love dogs. Dog guy. And then, in fact, there's this thing where there's all these dudes posting photos of themselves on Instagram with cats. I mean, in this current climate, you got to be really fucking careful with what you say. You have to, because otherwise someone will come at you and shut you down. But anyway, guys, listen. Guys that post photos of themselves with cats on Instagram get less girls, right? Girls like guys that like dogs. They don't like guys that like cats. That's just how it is. Alright, that's the one. I've just chosen it. Alright, that is the image. How do we do it? We're going to save this image. We're going to save it to the desktop. Save it there. Right. I'm going to open up Inkscape. And I'm going to import that image. My computer's running like a sack of shit. There it is. Open it up. Slap her in there. Right. And on the count of 15, we are going to start. So, You know, before I get started, there's multiple ways to do this, right? Layers and shit. I don't fuck around with that. Well, I will. Sometimes I do, but I mean, I like to just to draw shit on top of shit, right? Makes it. It's just easy that way. It's not easy, but it's just how I like to do it. But anyway, so excuse me, 45 minutes starting now. All right. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna start by looking at this cat, zooming in now. All right. So what I usually do is I would start by getting out the Bezier pen, which is the B tool, and I just fucking start drawing. I'll start like a basic shape, like this. Sometimes I do this just for fun, right? And what I do is I don't necessarily come in and copy the image directly. Sometimes I just draw next to it, and you know, try to learn how to draw that way. Draw shit that way. Don't necessarily just straight rip shit off. You know what I mean? Whatever. I just got to do this really quickly. You know, I got 45 minutes. Is this going to take me 45 minutes? Surely not. We'll see how long it takes. But 45 minutes is the maximum, right? It doesn't mean it has to take me 45 minutes. I'm sorry, by the way, if I sound very nasally. It's just my voice. I try to like, I know I have a nasally voice, and I try to like talk through my throat as opposed to my nose, but it doesn't work all the time. I'm gonna make it red so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. It doesn't always work, you know. It's sort of sound like no, not Irish, an Englishman. One thing I will say is in this instance, I'm going to give this fucker a black background. No, not a black background. I'm going to give it a black stroke because I like shit with bold black strokes on them. You know what I mean? I need to make this a little bit darker so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Because it's a little bit hard to see. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm just going around with a Bezier pen. And the thing about Inkscape is it's free, man. You don't have to pay for this shit. It's free. Going around and I'm just grabbing these nodes and I'm just like manipulating them. That needs to come down like that, right? I gotta get, man, look, I'm running out of time, surely. No, it hasn't been that long. I just grab the nodes, right, and I just move them around like this. This is a good way to do it. Like, so I made this animation for like a baboon because we were going to do this game. I'm not going to go into details because you motherfuckers try to rip me off, right? You do the old Zuckerberg or the old fish sticks. Eric Cartman try to fish sticks us. So I'm not going to give you all of the details of the game, but I made this baboon. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah. The thing about Inkscape is that it's shit. Like, it's free, but it's shit. But it's cool. Yeah, if you catch me, you know, if you feel me. I mean, you would never catch me. I'm too fast. Anyway, so let's just quickly try to. Oh man, I use a mouse, right? Some artists. I'm not an artist, so what are you talking about? Some guys, some artists, proper artists use one of those pen thingies. The old a graphic iPad thing, a graphics. I don't know what you call it. You know, they use one of those little pens on it. What do you call that? Stylus. To do. Oh my god! See, my hands are really getting cramped. You know, sometimes I spend hours doing this shit. My hands get so fucking cramped, man. So yeah, some guys use a stylus. I probably will. You know, if I ever become good, maybe I will use a stylus. You know, you never know. Probably will. I mean, that seems to be the right thing to do, is to use a stylus, because you get more control than the old mouse. It's like, you know, using Paint, Microsoft Paint to make shit. You can't. You simply can't do it. You can, but it doesn't. Oh god, it just doesn't look good. Sometimes it doesn't look good. Yeah, that would do. All right. So what are we? We're on the mouth parts. That would do. What is that? It looks like it's a little round thing. So look, I mean, I'm doing a cat, right? But guys, don't put photos of you and your cats on Instagram. You won't get any girls. It's been proven. It's scientifically proven that girls like guys. They like dogs, man. They don't like cat guys. Cat guys are. I don't want to be. You know, if there's any cat guys out there, I don't want to say it, but it's kind of pussy, man. No, it's kind of pussy, right? See what I did there? Anyway, I don't know what part of the body is that. Oh, that's his ear and his little hairs. Can't even see that. They were just so dark. I can't. Damn it! I can't see jack shit now. We'll just leave those. We can manipulate those later. Look, the ears coming out here. See, this is why I like Inkscape. I mean, this is why I like Inkscape. I've never tried any other program, so that's why I like Inkscape. It's not to say I can't learn the other ones, but I mean, this one just is. I know that I can use it for free, so that's why I use it, because it's free, man. Where does that need to go? It needs to go. Is there like a bulge there, a little round there? So I found when you got sharp corners like that, you just. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Just delete one. Oops, no, that's not even the right one there. That one there. See? Made it less sharp, but now it's kind of messed that part up. But that's alright. Just manipulate that a little bit. Alright, so now we've got to get the ear here. So look at this. Watch this. Oh, fuck. Sometimes it does that. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does. Just got to be careful. I think it's because I've selected that, maybe? No, it's just the way it is. If it does that, just make another node somewhere. See? See, that's weird. Like some of it. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, sweet. What I used to do is then I make a copy of it, and then I'll move it to the side, right? And we're going to give that. We're going to take that off. If I hold Control and I grab, see that? See what I'm saying? Hold Control. You know what? I want to turn that into a path. Object to path. Is it a path? It's an image. Object. Stroke to path. I don't even know. Object to path. Guess I can't. Anyway, that's alright. If you hold Control, it locks it on the x-axis. See what I mean? Okay, you can't scroll it up and down, so that's nice. Right, and if you want to get it back to where it was, what you do is grab that, hold Shift and grab the two thingies, the objects. You come up to here to align and distribute, and click it on the. See that? Clicked on the center of the vertical axis, and now they're all lined up. Control and drag, and I can bring them over. Easy game. What I'll do actually is I'm going to add this to. No, I'm going to make another layer here. I'm going to call it fucking BG. Add that. Oops, that should be below. I'm going to add. See, the thing is with layers, I get them confused. I don't know what layer is supposed to be, where it is, and whatnot. So I'm going to lock that so then I can't move it anymore. Grab that. Put that back there. Right, alright, take it off for a second. Now I'm going to grab this one here. I'm going to make it that color. God, I cannot see a thing. So what I'll do is, just to make it a little bit easier, I might make myself a little black box. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. I'll go here, grab this, make it a box, drop it down to the bottom, and I'll make it like a light grey. There you go. In fact, what I might do actually is move that to the background layer too. Therefore, I can't move it. See? And this has transparency for some reason, so we don't want transparency. Oh no, what we do is we'll give it that color. Oh wow, that is really... Okay, I think there's transparency on it, so we have to go up to the fill and distribute, fill and stroke a menu here. Turn the opacity way... Man, that looks like grey. Okay, I might go back to here, unlock that. Unlock, please! And I'm going to give that a darker colour. That way it gives me a bit of contrast. There we go. Then I can see what the fuck I'm doing, right? Sweet. So we have the cat outline. You know what? We'll keep this right, and we can bring that like this. Right. What we can do is we make that a little bit bigger. Oops, it's snapping, so we turn off the snap thingy up there. Is that going to be? You know what we'll do? No. Should we? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. No, it looks like shit. What we'll do is instead we'll just grab this and we'll give it a stroke by holding Shift and clicking black down here because it's a stroke. We're going to lose a bit of... I noticed that if you... See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You lose a bit of the... the stroke is coming on the inside as opposed to the outside of that, so it's a little bit smaller than what it was. You know what? We'll leave the stroke off for now. Now, by the way, I'm just pushing Control and the mouse wheel there to see how far. Oh my God! We've used 9 minutes already. Using the mouse wheel to scroll, in case you're wondering. And also, if you hold the mouse button down, you can shift around there. See? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll start with I guess we'll start with this part, right? So what I like to do, right, is put this back. If I can actually line it up, it's going to be a nightmare now, isn't it? See if I can get that on there. I mean, oh my gosh, what have I done? Oh, I made it bigger, didn't I? That's why. Let's just move it down to the right. There you go. That's the ticket. What I usually do is now, that doesn't look right. I'll just move that up a wee bit. There you go. Now I'll grab the Bezier pen again, and I'll come and start coming like this, right? Come. I don't like saying come so many times. I don't know why I keep saying come. Come. Okay. That would do. Grab that and come sneak through here like this, right? Boom. Grab that. I'm going to give that some opacity so I can see what's behind it, right? And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this and we'll come up here to path, and no, I'm not. I'm going to go Control D, right? And then I'm going to hold Shift and click on this bottom piece that I just made, right? You see, so I've followed. No, yeah, that's fine. I've followed the where I've set this path out to where I want to capture, right? And if I go path up here and go exclusion, no, intersection, boom. Now you can see that's still there, and now I have that, and it's gotten rid of all that other crap, right? So it's followed that path. It makes it easy just to like save some of the path. I'm not going to get too carried away with this shit. Like, right, I'm going to come here, and I'm going to grab that like that. Oh, that looks like crap. Control Z that. Bring that back up here. Okay, I'm going to put a thing there, a thing here. I'm going to get rid of that one because it's too sharp. I'm going to bring that up like that. Alright, okay. Let's see here. That looks alright. I'll just keep that like that, I suppose. I'm going to grab this here. I have to put a little node there to stop it from pulling the rest of it down. Look, I've got two there. I don't need two there. I'm going to grab that, pull it down. Let's see here. That looks pretty good. That will do. And then what I'll do now is go push B. Oops. Push B again. And I'm going to take this tail like this, right? Try to get through there. Yep, that worked alright. Grab that. Click this again. So when the reason we duplicate it is because I want to cut this section out of this object with this object. See what I'm saying? So we don't want to lose the other. If you don't duplicate it and you do that, you're going to lose the original this piece. You're going to lose that piece of the layer that we made over top of the original image. That's why we have to duplicate the one we want to cut it out of. Right, and we want to use this to cut. We want to use... No, it's the other way around. We want to cut out this part of this section from this object. If that makes sense. Right? See? See what I'm saying, boys? Works out. So now we'll drag this over and we will make sure it's got full transparency. We don't want it to be that color. So what we'll do, you know what? I need to... Well, this is going to be hard. I'm going to bring them back here. I'm going to take that here. I'm going to undo this. Oops. I'm going to undo this. Damn it, come on. I'm going to duplicate that, Control D. I'm going to bring it over there. It's going to be my color palette, right? So I'm going to move that to move to layer 1. Move. Now I'm going to lock it again, right? So now we can bring that back to there. Yeah, that's close enough. We can grab these by holding Control Shift, bring it over here, grab this little, well, you can push F7, or you can click on this dropper tool, and I'll click on that little brown thing there, right? Sweet, so that's easy. So let's go and see if we can line this up. We're going to have to make it a little bit bigger just to get it to fit in there properly. If I hold... Oh no, yeah, we'll figure that out in a minute. That's alright, we'll just that will do. And what we can do is just come in here like this, right? Grab this here. Come on, grab it. You know, just grab this. I mean, this is probably the wrong way to do it, right? But I mean, this is how I learned to do it. I just learned by myself. I just had to figure it. Oh, that's not right. Had to figure it out. I'm gonna put a little note in there. Gonna grab these two, stick them like that. That will do. Probably get rid of that. It's a bit ugly. It's too square, isn't it? Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, so basically I just do this. I just come along, I just grab these nodes and hide the shit, right? Just stick it in there like that. Alright, so what do we need? We need to do the face now. So I guess we'll do that whole lot, right? So we'll come along here, we'll go like this, like this, like this. You know, there's probably a better way to do this. I don't know if you're using like GIMP or something. Maybe like maybe you can do it a different way. Oh man, I've been trying to. Oh, did I do this wrong? Did I do this wrong? Maybe. Maybe we did. I'm not sure. I don't even know if that's going to work, but we'll see. We will see. Hopefully this works. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. See, I'm still learning, man. I don't necessarily know how to do everything in this. I just wing it, you know. I just try new shit. Let's just call that part of the same thing. Hopefully this works. Not sure if it is going to. Oh, okay. Right, so we turn the opacity way down like that. Then we grab this, we Control D that, we hold Shift, click on that, go Path, Intersection. And yep, it worked. Sweet, that's what I wanted to see. Now, let's quickly come and tidy this up by, you know, we won't get too carried away. Just make these nodes like this. Pull it down. We don't want it to look shitty, right? We want to use this in our bloody. No, we can't. It's probably copyrighted. I don't know if you can use this in your portfolio, but well, you know, you got to make it. You got to make it look nice. At the end of the day, you got to have a bit of pride in your work, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying like make it go too hardcore, but I don't know. That looks weird, but that's alright. Let's just move that. Is that alright? That's alright. Oh, that looks weird. Let's move that back, grab another, make a little node there like that. The trouble is, you know, you have to consider the fact that all of these paths, man, they you know, when you start to make like, you know, that background image, like this background image here, there's a lot of paths. Each one of these has their own nodes, and there's a lot of, you know, I just stamped these all over the place. Each one of these has got multiple nodes on everything. So, man, like, when I'm starting to manipulate, when I made that, oops, that's the wrong one. What is that? When I made that, and I'm trying to like manipulate the objects in the background and stuff. Ooh, mama! My PC really struggled with that, man. She's like slowing right down. Oh my god, we're running out of time. I can tell already. Let's speed. We need to speed this up. I think too much gas bagging probably. But that's right. Let's just carry on for a little bit longer. We can cut corners later. We'll just carry on and see how we're going. What's going on with that? I don't understand. What is that? Ah, that's the background. Did I move that? Yeah, I did. That's why. Whatever. Stick that back there. Why can't I grab that? I mean, Inkscape is kind of. She's. Ah, that's why. Retarded. Okay, that's cool. Let's just bring that like this. Man, I don't fucking. What's going on here, man? It's confusing the shit out of me, dude. Seriously. Let's just make that like that. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. That's fine. Put that there. Grab that like that. Grab that like that. That's fine. That's fine. You know, we can't get too carried away, man. We got shit to do. I gotta make dinner, man. I gotta make dinner before my girlfriend comes home and beats my ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not in a violent relationship. Please help me. Please help me. No, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, she does beat me up, but it's completely by choice. On my side of it, I enjoy it, if you know what I mean. What am I rambling on about? It's fucking crazy, dude. I mean, just rambling. What's going on there? Okay, let's. What we'll do, we'll put that there. We'll delete that one here. We don't need that one. We'll just round this off. Round this off. Delete that one there. There's a little nose here. I guess we could probably make the nose a little bit more obvious, I suppose, like by bringing the Control C, by bringing this up and bringing this down like that. Just gotta try to make that nose a bit more obvious. Let's bring that in here. Let's bring that down like that. Let's just. Oh man, I hate it when that happens. There you go. That's all you need to do. If it doesn't work, just add another node and then move it. You know what I mean? That's what I found works. Sometimes it can be a bit more tricky, but it depends on what you're making. You know what I mean? Some things require a bit more finesse. Some things don't. That's all I can say. All right. You know what? We'll call that done. We will call that done. We will bring that over here. We'll give it a that. Turn the opacity all the way up. Let's figure out where this sucker needs to go. Right about there. Yeah, that will do. Right, okay, next thing we want to do is, I suppose we should do the shading. You know what, I'm going to get rid of this shit, because that's confusing me. Let's go B. You know, you can also do it with the draw tool. Turn the smoothing up to like 50 or something. Yeah, see if you can make it look nice. But you'll notice that there'll be a lot of nodes in this when I finish it. Let's see if this works. Oh, see, my hand is so unsteady. Hold shift. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, man. The thing is, you know, that actually worked pretty good. I can probably just... I don't know if this is going to work. If I go back to... If I push F6 again and carry on the drawing with that, I'm not sure if it will just like... If it will link up or not. Let's see. Oh, it did. Sweet. Fuck, you know what? I actually needed that. I have to duplicate that, bring it back, make it red. Transparency, because I needed to cut out my shapes, right? So let's put that back. Where is it? Right there. Okay, and then we go Control D. We grab that. Let's make that yellow. No, let's make that yellow. In fact, let's just make it that color. That's the way. Turn off the stroke. That's duplicated. So now we just go Doom and we click that and shift that path intersection. Boom, we got it. Did that work? It didn't. Why didn't it work? I'll bring that to the top. That's is that duplicated? It is. That should work then. Path. Intersection. There you go. Grab that, make it that color. Hopefully we can finish this, boys. Oops. Alt tab. If you hold Alt, it will grab the... Maybe it won't. Hold Alt. Yeah, that's annoying. Sometimes it can be annoying. Look, I'll be honest, this program's not perfect, right? It's not, but... you know what we will do is we will drop that down one, so it's below that. See what I mean? Right, let's go back to this. You know what? Let's use F6 because that actually seemed to work pretty well. So trouble is, no, that's not what I do. Oops, too much. I mean, I wish there's a way to zoom in and out. There might actually be. Whatever. We'll just carry on. I wish there was a way to zoom in and out whilst you are still drawing. I'm going to carry that on. I'm going to try to get this in one piece. Oh man, my fat hands are cramping up. You know, I'm not getting too carried away, right? It doesn't matter. We don't have to make it exact, right? We don't have to be exact. Oh, there you go. Close enough. Control D. Grab that. Let's make that color. No, that didn't work. Let's make that color. Just so we can see. It doesn't actually matter at the moment because I know it's just gonna... Is that duplicated? Yep. Grab that. Let's bring it to the top. Grab that. Path. Intersection. There we go. We grabbed it. Sweet. I know it is the wrong color. Opacity. I don't know why. Well, I haven't tried to figure out why or whatever, but I need to bring that up one. There you go. That will do. Actually no, it needs to go down. I need to need to edit this weird bum thing going. This really weird butt thing that's happening here. Not sure why that butt thing is going on, but let's try to resolve it by. That was even worse. Let's just try to. Right. That will do. How long we got, boys? We still got 20 minutes. Okay. You know, but the time is flying, right? So it's happening. That looks like crap. Let's just give that a bit of shape, eh? Let's just give that a little bit of shapey shape, just to make it look not so flat. See how it's got that kind of that sweeping bum thing? It's kind of sweeping. Let's grab that. Let's bring that up like that. Let's bring that out like that. Give that a little bit of a sweep. That will do. So what else do we want? We want F6. So we want this little sort of little thing here like that. That doesn't look good. Let's try to zoom in and grab it like this. That will do. You know what I'm doing? That's not right. Okay, because what's going to happen now is you can't do it to multiple. Yeah, you know what's so strange that I just did that when I could have just drawn it and grabbed it. You know what I mean? Live and learn, boys. Live and learn, and ladies, I suppose. Sorry, I don't mean to exclude anyone. So there's that. Turn off the stroke. Grab that. Let's move it over here. That goes there. Right. Easy game. Same thing here. We'll go F6 because we want to draw this one. Actually, it's got to be faster drawing it. I've just realised that myself. Grab that. Control D. Grab that. Path. Oops. Grab that too. Path. Intersection. Grab that. Take that off. B. No. F6. I mean. Grab that. So we're just making the shading. Grab that. That's fine. Grab that. D. Grab that. Path. Intersection. I could just not do this, right? And draw them on there manually, or edit the paths. Oops, that's the right colour. Edit the. Is that the right colour? That's the right colour. Edit the paths, and like up the top here, I don't have to actually necessarily cut it out of that object, but it's just I'm lazy, man. I don't want shit to take me ages. So, oops. There you go. Where's that go? That goes right there. See, the reason I do it the way I do it is because when I do it that way, it doesn't matter about this, but it cuts this side exactly how I want it. Sometimes. See? Right. Alright, we're nearly done. Last thing we'll quickly do is grab the F6. We'll grab the ears. We'll do that now. We'll just go like this because we're going to just hide it behind the... hide that behind the brown. So grab that, make that pink, turn the stroke off, and then we will drop her down a layer so it's behind the thingy. That looks manky. That looks out the gate. That does, doesn't it? Let's give these some sharper edges, I guess. That will do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Alright, sweet. Last one, F6, because we want to grab that pencil, and we're just going to draw... No, that's not what we're going to do. We're just going to go like this. And then we're going to go Control D, grab that, path, oops, grab that too, path, intersection. Now we have that there. We're going to make it pinky pink. We're going to turn off the stroke. Is that the right colour? Yeah, it just looks weird because it's against that. There's no opacity. Right, let's put it up here. Let's drop her down. Oops, Control Z. Make sure we don't move the shit that we don't want moving. That will do. That will do. Right, so last thing to do would be to do the eyes. Nose is fine. Nah, we don't need a nose. We'll just do the eyes. So we're going to go B. No, we'll go F6. Oh, should we go B? Should we go B? Yeah, we'll go F6. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Will that do? No, that won't do. Let's do this. Alright, let's give them some transparency. Give that some transparency. We don't need this anymore. I think I'll hold control so I can easily align it back up if I need to. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, now let's go path. Let's hold both of these. Control, go path, object to path. Right, so now they're paths, they're not just circles. You can tell because if I go circle and I click on this, I can't really do much with it. I can just sort of, oops, fuck, Control Z. I can't do anything with the nodes. It's just, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But if I click on this, I can actually add more nodes now. So that's the difference between a path and an object. Path you can add nodes, objects are just set, they are predetermined, right? So we just we'll grab this and we'll just start moving this along here, like that. This doesn't matter. Oops, that doesn't matter because it's going to be behind this one here. This one's a little bit different because it's going to have it's got the nose there that sort of gives it a little bit more depth. God damn it. Let's see where does that need to go. And it sort of kind of pokes out a little bit. It's a little bit more three-dimensional, so we need to sort of try to find a way to... Yeah, that will do, I think. Right, so now we'll just hold control, and we're going to go both of these. We want to give them the blue colour, like that. Oh, okay, that one's got transparency for some reason. We don't want transparency. That one does too. We don't want transparency. We want completely non-transparent. Right, so I'm going to put that back. I'm going to grab that one, put that back. Then I'm going to grab both of them and put that over here. You know what? I'm going to have to punch a hole through that. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to duplicate this, bring that over here, right? I'm going to drop it down one or more. There you go. Now I want to cut. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to grab that. Control Z. I'm going to grab that and that, duplicate that, drag it out here. Now I'm going to grab that and that, and I want to punch that through there. So I want to exclusion. So now you can see I've got holes in there, right? So if I grab that, get rid of that one. Oops. Grab that. I'll hold control, drag that back over there. Holding control is not really working for me. I'm going to have to line this up manually again, I suppose. Yeah, it looks close enough, I guess. That'll do. Alright. And what I'm actually going to do, because you can see there's a little bit of depth, there's a little bit of shading behind this. I'm going to grab the circle here. Oops, I'm going to make sure that's... Oh, gosh. Crikey. Another one there. Alright, and I'm going to drop that down. Oops, that's too far. Drop it down one. Drop that one down one. And we have an evil cat. We have a devil cat now. No, I'm just going to grab this. I want to give that whatever that colour was. Yep, that's cool. Grab this one here. Oops, not that one. This one. Make that the same colour. There you go. Now if I grab these and bring them over here, now what I can do is drop these down too. There you go. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, boys? So that, I think that one here will, that will do like that. This one here. Okay. You know, I'm going to drop that down again. There you go. Doesn't quite look right, but because we wanted it to kind of look like it was, oops, it was kind of like bulging out in a way, you know what I mean? If I delete that, does that work? Kinda. Kinda. Anyway, let's go B. Let's draw some scary cat eyes, eh? This one here, I don't actually know what's going on with that one. It looks like it's more like that sort of thing. Okay. Let's grab those. Okay. Okay, something's not right here. Let's bring that down like that. Let's make that. Let's just make that black. Make that black. Drop that down. There you go. And let's just make that a bit more cat-like. Is that cat-like? Yeah, it's cat-like, I guess. That one there, I don't know really how that one's. It's almost like there's like a. How do we do this? Transparency behind there. So, what we could do is we could try to give it a bit of transparency. Probably need to round it up a bit, let's say. Like that. I need to move that and move like that. I don't, you know, like, I'm not the best at, you know what I mean? I don't. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad, actually. In fact, that looks better if I give that some transparency. So, oops. There you go. That looks a bit better. How's? Ah, I see why. You gotta think about how the anatomy, man. You gotta think about how this shit actually would work in a real cat's eyes. It's more like that, right? A little bit bigger. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't look. I mean, it kind of looks a bit retarded, but whatever. Whatever. That's close enough. So what I would do, you know, we wanna just give it a bit of shading. So let's just do that. We'll drop that down again like that, and we'll give that transparency, and we'll give it. I mean, that blue is probably right, so we'll keep it as it is, right? Just like this, pull that out like that, and it's just, oops, that's not what I want to do. Let's just try to give it a bit more depth, right? A bit of shading. There you go, that looks better. And the last thing we need to do now is probably, you know, I'm just going to make go like this. We're going to make it black. Where does it go? It goes from just go like this to there. Make it black. No fill. Wait. Stroke. Let's turn that way down like that. Maybe give it less even. Oh gosh. We don't want to fill in it. There you go. That will do. That will do. This cat's kind of looking a bit weird, if I'm honest with you, but that's alright. That's alright. We're not, you know, we're trying to prove a point here that it's quite easy to do this kind of thing. If it needs to come all the way down like that. We're gonna have to follow that, aren't we? We're going to have to follow that all the way down. Let's turn the snapping back on so it snaps right to there. Right, and then we can zoom back out, and perfect. Perfect. That nose looks so retarded, man. Honestly, but that's right. Let's go give it a mouth, I suppose. Give the whole thing a mouth, eh? Let's give her a mouth real quick. How long we got? 6 minutes. Crikey! Oops. Undo. Redo. Damn. Man, it really just like, it doesn't take long before you this cat looks so manky, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, stop clipping. Damn, what happened there? Didn't even see that, but that will do. Last thing we need to do is make some whiskers, so let's just get some whiskers out here real quick. Might bring this in closer so I can See what the heck we're doing. Alright, whiskers. 1, 2. No. No. Oh, stop clipping. Turn that off. I'm just pushing enter too. Oops. Alright, let's just give it a few. Righto. You know what? I probably should have actually just used F6. Let's try that again. Let's get rid of that and go F6. Let's turn that smoothing down a wee bit. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So make the point F6. If I make the point from the same spot, I suppose. There you go. So vector, what I like about vector is how, well, no, that's not what I like about vector. It's what other people like about vector. I don't like the fact that vector is so clean. I'm not a really big fan of massively clean. You know, I like it. Like for me, I would give this whole thing a slight blur, right, to make it a little bit more realistic. It's clean. Oops, oh Christ. 0 point, let's say 5. See, in my mind, that looks a lot better. At least, well, it doesn't look that much better, but you know what I mean. It's so. It's just too clean, if you know what I mean. It makes it look a little bit just weird, in my opinion. You know, Vector is a little bit too clean for my liking. You know, and you'd use like you know, you'd use another program to make shit that isn't so clean, right? You'd use like Photoshop, or you'd use GIMP, where you can draw with a stylus and you can actually draw properly. Inkscape is just, it's not about drawing, it's all about layers and paths, man. But anyway, so one last thing you can do with that's, I mean, look at the difference, right? So I'm going to bring this over here. Control G just brings everything together. Right, I'm going to give it a very slight blur of 2.5. How'd that look? Maybe 4. No, that's too much. Maybe 3. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I mean it's not perfect. You know, I could spend a lot more time. I could spend a lot more time doing this, right, and making it better. But I just thought, no, I don't want to. I'm going to do it in 40 minutes. You know, and crazy. So we've got 2 minutes to spare, so that's pretty cool. Crazy how it took 40 minutes, right? It's you wouldn't think something so simple would take 40 minutes, right? But I mean, shit takes a long fucking. I don't mean to keep swearing because I don't want to get. I want to monetize this bitch, right? I want to get money for this, but shit takes a long time. If I go to game assets, where's game assets? I mean, look, I'm going to show you something, right? Where is it? SVGs. I just want you to see how crazy some of these. It's the wrong one. You know what? I don't even know where that blooming file was gone. I don't even know where that file was gone. Forest. Is it forest? Let's see here. No. I mean, something even simple as this. Look, if I go. No, look at this, man. I've already made that. I made that already. I can't. But like, you can see that everything in here is a path. Oops. I'll get rid of that. So look at that. So each thing in here is a path. I made this, each one of these individually And that's how you make. That's how you use Inkscape. It's all about paths. It's all about paths on top of paths, right? And it makes things interesting to make. It's enjoyable to do. It's fun to do, but it really does take a long time. See, it really does take a long time to make things. But I guess that's just the nature of it, and that's what we signed up for, right? Because of that same. And there is the timer, 5:21. So that's it. That's a cat. I made that cat. I'm gonna save this. I might as well save it. Save everything, right? Cat remake. We'll save that on desktop. By the way, if you want to export an item, right? So if you say you made that, if you were following along, don't know why you would be, but if you were, Control Shift G ungroups. Control G groups everything. Oops. Control G, so that way you can move the whole object, right? And you can come up to here to selection, and it's damn that small. And you can is that in pixels? That's in millimeters. How many pixels is that? Yeah. Anyway, so you can export through here. So you export it to the wherever you want, and you click export, and it will export it as a PNG. So now if I go and grab this here, stick it in here. Oops. You'll see it opens up, and there you go. And you have transparency on the background, so that it literally is just this image. So you can place that on any other background, and it will have a transparent background. But that's it for this video. I thought we'd done that. Yeah, it has. That's it for this video, and I will see you probably in the next video. Whether I do it tomorrow, the next day, whenever I do it. I don't know when I'll do it, but I think what we'll do is we'll work on some Attack on Titan characters, because I like Attack on Titan. Made a spider here. I used this spider to make that. It looks shit, but whatever. You live and learn. You try and you learn from it. So that is basically it. So we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.